James Bracey hits 100 as Gloucestershire raced to victory after Derbyshire declaration. Derbyshire had finished day 3 in control. They'd reached 305 for 3, their lead 86 runs, and held all the cards heading into the final day of play. Tom Lace had played his way to a 50, ably supported by Duploy, the pair attacking the Gloucestershire bowlers when they were afforded the opportunity. And when the home side resumed, they picked up where they'd left off, both men proving tough to extricate. The lead swiftly moved into 3 figures, the partnership growing in confidence with every scoring shot. Duploy reached his half-century with a boundary off Allison, the South African flicking one off his pads to reach the milestone. A few overs later, Lace was rewarded for his fine innings with a century, 2 runs off Smith, enough to take him to his 3rd first-class 100 at just 21 years old. The pair stuck together through to lunch, Derbyshire going into the interval at 385 for 3. The morning session had been kind to the home side. Lace came out after the break and set the tone for the second session. 3 boundaries scored in quick time. But he would fall in the second over after lunch, looking to slog Allison, only to nick through to Roderick for 125. When one partner of a big partnership stands, the other tends to follow soon after, and Duploy was no different, Higgins taking the catch for Smith's first wicket of the contest. Hughes and Hussain, both fresh to the crease, continued the attack as Derbyshire looked to set up a declaration. Smith picked up another wicket, Hughes bowled for 28 as he attempted a reverse sweep. Rampall's cameo would be brief but effective, 2 sixes helping Derbyshire extend their lead past 250. And that's where they declared at 481 for 6, Gloucestershire needing a not impossible 262 runs to win the contest. Bracey and Dent got the Gloucestershire reply off to a good start, putting on an unbroken stand of 48 runs when tea was called, the visitors still in with a chance of pulling off an unlikely win. That victory would be dependent on their ability to score 215 runs in the final session of the day, and they seemed intent on pulling it off. Both men were seeing the ball well and batted in determined fashion, putting their foot down as they looked to take on the Derbyshire attack. The match had effectively become a T20, the visitors requiring 143 from the final 20 scheduled overs of the match. Ravi Rampall has excelled for Derbyshire in the short format this season, and he showed why, picking up the wicket of Dent. Dot balls were at a premium, Derbyshire's bowlers unable to prevent the pair from scoring. Bracey reached his century, the 3rd Gloucestershire man to do so in the match. He lost Roderick a few balls later though. That brought first innings centurion Higgins to the crease, his side now needing just 30 runs, and the all-rounder announced himself with a 6 off Critchley. The target dropped into single figures after another expensive over from the spinner. Fittingly, it was James Bracey who scored the winning runs, a 4 off the first ball of the penultimate over, taking his side over the line, Gloucestershire winning by 8 wickets. They will take a lot of confidence out of the manner of their victory, with a potential promotion slot up for grabs. They've shot up the table into 2nd place, 29 points behind runaway leaders Lancashire, but with a 14-point lead over Northants.